One day, one of my friends called me. He's like, "Have you seen this Yukon guy? We could probably do something similar, but even crazier." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then I went to his place and we watched the video, and he was like, "Yeah." We started writing down all these ideas, but we had no idea like how big it's gonna get in the first place, you know. And one of my friends was like, "Let's guess how much it's gonna be after the first day, how many views?" And I guessed 300. He guessed 500. I guess we were both wrong.
How far off were you guys?
100,000.
You said right now it's up to 405. Did
Yeah.
you ever think,
No.
not just in a day, a week, a month, did you ever think that it'd be 6 digits strong
No,
and probably hitting?
I had no idea. Like I said, I was hoping that some people were gonna see it, watch it, and maybe we can promote our school a little bit, show our logo and stuff. And I don't know. It's got out of hand. I don't know how.
Take me through the creative process then. Like you said, you're trying to brainstorm, and it was difficult. It's difficult to do. It's difficult to think of trick shots.
Well, I was thinking about this environment we have here. Like we have the hill, and we got the tires out there, and what kind of things we have to use. And I just can't come out of anything. We just have to have something. And I was writing a lot of things down. I was asking my friends like, what would be a cool trick to do? Then I got down on the field and I was like, well, maybe I'd try this one. It had a lot of tricks that kind of worked, but still people didn't like it. So it went through this process when I took some of it out, and it just ended up being like that,
I know a lot of people play, crossbar, post every now and then. Is this something that you've been trying to practice, throughout your soccer?
Well, we're always, our coach, Matt Kern, is always like, at the end of the practice, we may have a crossbar challenge, and it's always like, I've been always going out by myself practicing, and what can you do by yourself? Hit a crossbar, right? What else can you do? You can't do much by yourself, so that's what I've been doing a lot by myself.
When you're out here doing it, did you just really feel those creative juices start flowing up there?
Well, some of the things I tried was like, if this would work now, and some of the stuff like I tried to make a trash can like 70 yards out, and it was like, this is not gonna happen. It was some of the stuff happened, like the one I throw the ball in the air and I hit the ball, it was like the fourth attempt it actually worked. So some of the stuff took a little bit longer, and some of the stuff just worked right away. So it's kind of a process for sure.
Now you said you were anticipating it, taking a long time, and it only took 6 days.
Yeah, it didn't take long at all, and every time I accomplished something, I ran to the camera and I watched through the viewfinder, and I was like, wow, that looks good. Like, maybe we can use that. I put it on my laptop, and then sometimes I got really frustrated. It didn't work, but I didn't want to leave the field because I was like, I'm not leaving until I make it. So I was here 2 o'clock in the morning, lower field. The lights went off once. Had to go back and turn them on. I'm like, I'm not leaving home. I don't care how many blisters I got on my feet. I'm not leaving. So.
Toughest one to do out of all of them?
The toughest one was probably the trash can. The trash can with the long kick, because it's so light and it's so high up, so you have to have perfect angle. So what happened, I hit the rim, I hit the side, I fell down, I have to walk there, run back, do it. It took a while to.
And with all these too, it really is a great accuracy and precision that you got to nail these, don't you?
Oh yeah, and it's just like, if you hit a little bit, people can be like, well, that didn't hit. It has to be perfectly in the middle. And for example, the tire thing we have, it's like, if it hits the side or the ring, it's like, oh, that's not that cool. So you had to be perfect.
How many takes did some of these have?
Probably the trash can one took probably 100 to 150 shots. And then, like I said, some of the one that like comes down from the air, that's the 4th attempt. So it's just varied completely from side to side. So what happened?
Still, even so, 100 to 150 takes for some of us couldn't do it in 100,000 to 150,000.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Every time I missed a little bit, I tried to correct my kick, go to the left side. When then a little bit left, it was too far. I tried to correct it, and you got that kind of routine. And then someone just went in, and that was it.
What are some of the comments you've received that have kind of stuck with you and stuck out over the last 2 days?
Oh, well, I try. This is the funny thing on my YouTube. It adds all the comments to my email. And I woke up in the morning, I was like, I'll check my email, and it has 800 emails. And they're all comments. And well, I was going through some of them, and it's funny thing when people mention about fake, it's being fake. And we were laughing about it, like, even though I'm a mass comm major, I have no idea how to make a fake video. Like, I don't even know where to start, how to make one. So it's kind of funny when people say that. I always attempted to write something down, like, I don't even know how to make one. So that was one of them.
What are some of those positive ones that have been?
Oh, there's been a ton of positive. There's been people really like. I don't even know where to start, really. People from side to side, people can give compliments in every way. It's been awesome to read that. Really motivating to read all those comments.
Is it amazing too, just how far it is spread? Like, you know, obviously I'm sure you're hoping to get a lot of compliments, you know, from people on campus and whatnot. But how far away are people sending you these? I imagine it's overseas.
Well, I just got an email this morning. A Japanese TV show wants to do a Skype interview. Someone called me from Mexico and 30 minutes ago. And I've been receiving from France. I just wrote an email to France, so it's been around the world completely. Finnish newspapers it's been on the cover of it, and one of the biggest newspapers. So
it just kind of blow your mind.
Oh, it's great. It's hard to process it in your head. It's like, I just did a video for myself to have fun, you know, and it just completely got out of hand.
Now, I guess the next question is, what's in store for Volume 2?
Yeah, I don't. People come to me in class like, you should do this, you should try this, you should try something like that, and like, why don't we have you kicking, and John Williams comes out of nowhere and grabs it in the air and dunks it in, you know, like, people have these crazy ideas, and it's really, maybe we'll come up with a new one, who knows.
Did that already make you want to try to do a second take?
Oh, absolutely. Today I was sitting in class, I was like, writing down the notes, I was like, video number 2, why don't we try this one, you know? It makes you really motivated. But the thing is, I'm a goalkeeper, you know. This is just something I do for fun, you know. And I just love that people enjoy watching it. Absolutely.